Good afternoon to everyone. Myself Suraj, and this is the part number third. In this video, we will discuss about the chapter polymer of class 12 chemistry, and this is a part number third. Two part is already given, and that video I discussed about the important polymers like bakelite, melamine formaldehyde polymer, polythene, high density polythene, low density polythene. So first of all, you have to watch that video because in that video I discussed addition polymer also. These are the type of addition polymer. So this is most important for your examination because you will get the questions from that part in your examination in 12th board exams and your competition exam also. So I would like to suggest you first watch that video, then you have to watch this video. Okay, now we start. And in this video we will discuss about copolymerization, means condensation polymers, and rubber, natural rubber, vulcanization of rubber, synthetic rubber. In synthetic rubber we will discuss about Buna N, Buna S, and neoprene. These are the important type of the topics we will discuss in this video. Now the first one is the copolymerization. Copolymerization means copolymerization is a polymerization process reaction in which a mixture of more than one monomeric species is allowed to polymerize and form a copolymer. Copolymerization means copolymers. I told you in the last video what is copolymers. Actually, we have two type of polymers, homopolymers and copolymers. In the homopolymers, both the monomers units are same, like the polythene, Teflon, uh, polyacrylonitrile, polystyrene. These are the homopolymers. But in the copolymers, both the monomer unit are different, just like nylon 6, nylon 66, and so many bakelite, melamine formaldehyde. These are the copolymers in which both the monomer units are different. That is called copolymer. The copolymer can be made only on the chain growth polymerization, but by step growth polymerization also. It contains the multiple unit of the monomer used in the same polymeric chain. For example, a mixture of 1,3-butadiene and styrene can be form a copolymer. Okay, mixture of 1,3-butadiene and styrene can be form a copolymer. Copolymer have the properties quite different from the homopolymers. Okay, in the homopolymers both the monomer unit are same, but in the copolymers both the monomer unit are different. Just like the Buna S and Buna N rubber. This is the artificial rubber, synthetic rubber you can say. In the synthetic rubber, Buna S and Buna N is formed by the 1,3-butadiene and polyacrylonitrile. But Buna S is formed by the 1,3-butadiene and polystyrene. These topics we will discuss in this video. For example, butadiene styrene copolymer is quite tough and is good substitute for the natural rubber. It used for the manufacture of the auto tires, floor tiles, footwears, components, cable and insulation, etc. Okay. Okay. Now this is look at that. In the this is the structure of the styrene, or we can say it is a copolymer because it is formed by the 1,3-butadiene and the styrene. So we can say it is the Buna S rubber. Now this is a simple example, but this is example of the Buna N rubber. Okay, because Buna N is formed, sorry, Buna N rubber, because Buna S is formed by the 1,3-butadiene and the polystyrene. Okay, Buna N is formed 1,3-butadiene and polyacrylonitrile. Now we're talking about the rubber. If you talk about the rubber, rubber is a natural polymer and possesses elastic properties. Possesses the elastic properties. Means rubber has the elasticity. Now it is manufactured from the rubber latex, which is a colloidal dispersion of the rubber in water. This latex is obtained from the bark of rubber tree and is found in the India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia and South Africa also. South America also. Okay, rubber is obtained from the latex. Okay, now if we talk about the rubber, there are two type of rubber, natural rubber and synthetic rubber. Natural rubber is called isoprene and synthetic rubber is three type of synthetic rubber is are there. First one is Buna S, second one is Buna N, and third one is neoprene. Neoprene, Buna S, Buna N, it is the synthetic rubber, but the natural rubber is isoprene. Natural rubber may be consist as a linear polymer of isoprene. The name is isoprene. The formula of the isoprene is 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene. 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene, and it is also called as the cis-1,4 polyisoprene. The cis-polyisoprene molecule consists of the various chains held together by the weak van der Waals interaction and has a colloid structure. Okay, actually isoprene is a natural rubber, and isoprene is formed by the weak van der Waals force. Okay. So natural rubber has the weak van der Waals force. Okay, so the isoprene molecules are combined together to form a natural rubber. Okay, and isoprene molecules has the weak van der Waals force. Thus, it can be stretched like a spring and exhibits elastic properties. So, because isoprene has a weak van der Waals force, so we can stretch it, and it has it so the elastic property. The formula of the isoprene is CH2 double bond CH, C single bond CH3, single bond CH, double bond CH2. This is the formula. The IUPAC name of this compound is 1-methyl 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene. This is the simple name of the natural rubber. Okay, that is called isoprene. Okay, now we are talking about the vulcanization. Actually, natural rubber shows the elasticity and stretchable property, flexibility, but it is less stretchable, less flexible, and has less durability. But we can increase the durability when it reacts with the sulfur. When sulfur compound, when natural rubber heat with sulfur compound, it gives vulcanized rubber. This vulcanized rubber have the high tensile strength and high flexibility and high durability. Just like that, natural rubber become a soft at high temperature, more than 335 Kelvin temperature, and brittle a low temperature 283 Kelvin temperature, and so the high absorption capacity. It is soluble in non-polar solvent, and it is non-resistant to attack by oxidizing agent. To improve upon these physical properties, a process of the vulcanization is carried out. This process consists of heating of mixture of raw rubber with the sulfur and an appropriate additive at a temperature range 373 Kelvin to 415 Kelvin temperature. On vulcanization, sulfur form cross link at the reactive sites on a double bond, and thus the rubber gets stiffened. In the manufacture of the tire rubber, 5% of sulfur is used as a cross-linking agent. The probable structure of the vulcanized rubber molecules are dissipated below. Okay, this is the structure of vulcanized rubber. Actually, natural rubber formula is 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene, but this is the structure of vulcanized rubber. In the vulcanized rubber, tensile strength, durability, flexibility increases, and this is used in the formation of tire. Okay, so you have to learn this structure. Now, synthetic rubber. I told you synthetic rubber are those rubber which is formed by the human beings, that is called synthetic rubber, but natural rubber are obtained from the natures like plant, just like the latex from the plant. A synthetic rubber is any vulcanized rubber like polymer which is capable of getting stretched to twice its length. Okay, it has a high flexibility, high stretching capability. Okay, however, it returns to its original shape and size as soon as the external stretching force is released. The synthetic rubber are either homopolymers of 1,3-butadiene derivative or copolymers of 1,3-butadiene or its derivative with another unsaturated monomers. Okay, so now we are going to study about the preparation of synthetic rubber. There are two type of preparation of synthetic rubber. There are two examples of synthetic rubber. First one is neoprene, second one is Buna S, and third one is Buna N. First one is neoprene. Okay, neoprene or polychloroprene is formed by the free radical polymerization of chloroprene. Actually, the formula of the neoprene is similar as isoprene, but in the isoprene there is 2-methyl 1,3-butadiene, but in the neoprene The formula is 2 chloro 1,3 butadiene. Okay, 2 chloro 1,3 butadiene. It is the structure, it is the formula of neoprene. Okay, it is used for the manufacture of the conveyor belt, gasket and hoses. Okay, this is the structure of neoprene. You can see this is the formula of the neoprene, 2 chloro 1,3 butadiene. After the polymerization it is formed neoprene. Okay, now the next rubber is Buna N. Buna N is also a synthetic rubber. It is formed by the copolymerization process. In this rubber, two monomers are there. First monomer is 1,3 butadiene and second one is polyacrylonitrile. Okay, acrylonitrile. The formula is CH2 double bond CH single bond CN. That is called polyacrylonitrile. When it combined, the water molecule is released and formed. This is the and formed Buna N rubber. Okay, now just like the Buna S is not given in this PDF, but I told you Buna S is, it is the another synthetic rubber. It is formed by the 1,3 butadiene plus polystyrene styrene. So it is give 1,3 it is give Buna S rubber. Now both the rubbers are used for the formation of the lubricating oil, petrol, organic solvent. It is used in making the oil seal tank lining. Now we will discuss about biodegradable polymers. In the last session we discussed about the all the polymers are the non-biodegradables. They are not decomposed in the atmosphere and they are not decomposed by the bacteria and virus. But we talk about the some polymers, they decompose by the bacteria and virus, and they decompose very easiest way. That is called biodegradable polymers. A large number of the polymers are quite resistant to the environmental and degradation process and are thus responsible for the accumulation of the polymeric solid wastage materials. Those polymers are wastage for us because they are not decomposed, but they are useful for us also. And aliphatic polyesters are one of the important classes of the biodegradable polymers. Some important examples are given below. That is called PHBV polymers. PHBV means polyhydroxybutyrate valerate. Polyhydroxybutyrate velvet polymer. Okay, polyhydroxybutyrate velvet polymer. This is the important polymer. This is the biodegradable polymers. Okay, basically this is formed by the two monomers. Both the monomers are different, so we can say it is a copolymers. And the monomers are 3 hydroxybutanoic acid and 3 hydroxypentanoic acid. 3 hydroxybutanoic acid and 3 hydroxypentanoic acid. There are two polymers. There are two monomers units combined together, 3 hydroxybutanoic acid and 3 hydroxypentanoic acid. Okay, PHBV is used in the especially packing of the orthopedic devices and the is controlled release of drugs. PHBV undergoes a bacterial degradation in environment. Okay, now this is the formula of the 3 hydroxy butanoic acid and 3 hydroxy pentanoic acid. Okay, this is the 3 hydroxy butanoic acid and 3 hydroxy pentanoic acid. This is the two monomer unit combined together to form the PHBV, polyhydroxybutyrate velvet. Okay, and this polymer is used for the orthopedic packing of the orthopedic devices. Okay, now we have finished this chapter. Good news for you, we have finished this chapter. This chapter is completed. Okay, you have successfully completed another chapter. You have done solution, P block and polymer also, and biochemistry. Okay, chemistry in everyday life. Okay, you have finished 3 to 4 chapter in during the online journey. Congratulations to all of you. Now it is your homework time. What is the natural rubber? What is synthetic rubber? You have to write the definition and theory, applications and their monomer units. Okay, how the Buna N is formed, what is the difference between the isoprene and the neoprene. Isoprene is a natural rubber and neoprene is a synthetic rubber. Okay, how the vulcanization is done by the heating of the natural rubber with sulfur. Okay, now thank you so much for watching this video. We have done this chapter. You have to watch this video again and again for the better understanding of this chapter, and then we will discuss the important question answer tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.